Hey guys, it's me, Tommy, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how I created this really fun hairstyle that I think will be really cool for you guys for back to school. So let's just jump right into it. First things first, we always start with freshly washed hair. My hair was washed and also moisturized the night before. I did twist it up a little bit so that it can stretch because I really hate putting heat in my hair. So I'm just going to take those twists out and then start with my hairstyle. So after my twists are out, I'm going to start with the middle part because my hair is going to be divided in half. As you saw in the beginning, I did have 2 cornrows in the back, so I'm going to split my hair down the middle and make a nice clean part. After sectioning my hair in 2, I'm going to start with the right hand side of my head first, and I'm going to create 3 different sections in the front, and the last section in the back is going to be my cornrow going back. So I'm going to part my first section and I'm going to tuck that away because I'm going to do that last, and I'm going to start with that middle section in the front. So I'm going to have 3 different sections. The one in the middle is going to have that nice little staircase kind of vibe to it. So I'm going to go ahead and create that. You're going to use the thickness that you want, and I'm going to use some edge control to help slick down my edges. I feel like personally my head is shaped really weird, so my parts don't come out looking so neat. So I do apologize for that. You have to kind of use some math and geometry to try to get everything to look exactly the right way, but I feel like my head just has like a weird shape to it. Anyway, as you can tell with this clip, what I'm doing is I'm just adding some edge control to the roots of my hair to help slick down my hair, and then I'm going to start with my first braid. My first braid is going to go towards my face, and it's really hard for me to braid the opposite way, so I did do that cornrow inside. My next braid, I'm so familiar with braiding backwards, so I'm going to do my cornrows on the outside, and I'm going to keep alternating between the 2. One braid going forward, one braid going back, and I'm going to keep doing that until I'm all the way at the bottom of my head. The last braid tends to get a little bit small, so instead of it being a cornrow, it's going to be a box braid. I have 7 braids in total, and after finishing my braids in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and add some more edge control to the edges of my hair into the roots, and then I'm going to pull the braids that I have going forward into my cornrow to the side, and I'm going to braid my hair all the way down. After that is done, I'm going to make my last part for my front section, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add edge control to the roots of my hair, and then I'm going to take the braids that's braided back and I'm going to feed that into my cornrow going down. Once I get towards the bottom, I'm going to take that braid in the front and I'm going to connect it with that braid at the back and just braid all the way down. That's going to eventually be braided into my cornrow. I'm going to repeat the same steps on the other side of my head. You can start wherever you want to. This time I started my first braid going back and then started doing the zigzag all the way down. Doing the same thing, adding the edge control to the roots of my hair, adding the cornrows and braiding it away. Next, I'm going to add some Eco Styler gel to the roots of my hair. This is going to make the hairstyle look a little bit neater. One thing I can say is that I really wished I pressed my hair out because it will make this hairstyle look really neat. But I really hate adding heat to my hair, so I didn't do that. But I would advise, if you wanted a more sleeker look, to just press your hair out just a little bit so it can look a little bit more sleek. Now I'm going to add some synthetic hair. I did in this clip, I used a half of a pack, but then I realized after recording that my braids were way too thin, so I took the braid out and added a full pack of hair. So I would advise to just get 2 packs of synthetic hair in order for you to create that back 2 cornrows. And right here, even though I'm fast forwarding it pretty fast, I'm showing you guys how I do my feed-in method. What I do is I take a piece of synthetic hair, I put one side in my mouth, I braid that in, and then I loosen up the side of my mouth and then tuck that in. If you want a more detailed instruction on how I do my feed-in method, I would definitely link one of my famous videos on the top so you guys can take a look at that so you can get more of a better insight on how to do the feed-in braid if you're doing it on your own hair. I also have another way to do it if you have a client, so I will also link that too. That's a really cool, fun back to school hairstyle for the younger ones, like the tweens, your elementary school girls. So I'll link that video as well. So after adding your synthetic hair, you're gonna braid your hair all the way to the bottom, and then last but not least, you're gonna embellish your hair. I'm gonna use these nice little cute, I don't know what they're called, but you know, you find them in the beauty supply store. I find them in the front of my beauty supply store. They're like $1 and it has like 12 in a pack. So I'm just gonna add those to my hair in no particular order, just any way where it looks really cute, so it's nice and culture vibey. And that's basically it, guys. This hairstyle is super fun. I really enjoyed doing this video. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.